Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello, Kakarot. How have you been? Hello, streamer. What happened? Okay, so you know what? Let me take things one step at a time. First, let me put let's have a little bit of a better background music. Give me something more chill. Silence. That's even better. So today has been a hard day for me. Technically speaking, I have a day off, but you know what day off means? It means that you can catch up to things that you have left behind. So, I returned from work early morning. I slept. I woke up earlier than usual. Why? Because I resumed my vocal lessons. I had to go to my vocal lessons basically, because now it's September. Happy September, and also have an even better, well, autumn, I suppose. Man, I cannot believe that. Man, I cannot believe that summer is over. Anyway, so I go to my vocal lessons. I return home. I resume my membership on the gym, meaning that I went to the gym today. And right now, I'm feeling my entire body. I order 2 souvlaki as usual. Why? Because I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. And the order got delayed. And I messaged, hey, I'll start the stream in 15 minutes because the order is delayed. I'll eat and then I'll start the stream. The order comes. It's wrong. They got me the wrong order. They tell me, don't worry, we'll bring you a new one. I'm not worried at all. The problem is I don't have any fucking time. And here we are. I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. And I'm starting the stream even though I am exhausted, I'm hungry, I do feel a little bit dizzy. But fuck it, we ball. So how has your day been, Kakarot? Anyway, as you tell me how has your day been, I'm gonna, read the game over here. Damn, that sucks, streamer, but do take care of your health. I am, as much as possible. I'm gonna take a break once the order has arrived, but it's gonna take a while. It has been pretty normal. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that your day has been normal. Suspiciously. Oh, don't say that. You'll jinx it. Do not say that. Let's just say that, you know what? This is how it's supposed to be, and let's hope that this is how it will remain. Toshaka helps me to my room, and Saber is waiting for me by the veranda corridor.
お疲れ様でした、二人とも。
I don't even have the strength to answer. I just nod in thanks and head into my room.
シローはどうですか、リン。
ダメ、すっごくダメ。あいつ才能ないわ。
Fuck. It's a typically merciless Toshaka response. And the next thing I know, I'm staring up at the night sky. Tonight, I'm not trying to run away because I'm anxious around Saber. I'm just trying to let the night wind cool my burning body and to think about what Toshaka taught me.
しかし、スイッチとやらが本当に使いこなせるようになったら、あとは手順の問題だ。一番簡単な強化をあんなに失敗するようじゃ、先が思いやられるな。
I tried to infuse magical energy into a wooden plank I dragged out from the shed as I mumbled to myself. A cracking sound echoes up to me. The plank cranks. The plank cracks, not cranks. And my strengthening fails.
中の構造まで見えてるのに、どうしてこう魔力の制御ができないんだろう。
Toshaka said I was putting too much power into it. She even said that I should just use small amounts of magical energy and just focus on reinforcing the object's weak points. So she's basically telling me to take it easy.
そんなこと言われなくても分かってるけどな。
Also, it happens sometimes for me too, and this one time I had ordered pizza to eat from the app Swingy. And it did say that the order was confirmed, but 5 minutes later the order got cancelled, saying that the restaurant was closed. Ah. I see. That good. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Kakarot. Problem is, I can't manage to ease up. If only there was a good way to relax. The sound of barely audible footsteps that reaches my ears. Let me guess. It's the boy. You know, that boy. Our boy. My brother in Christ, it said open. It's your website. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Unfortunately, it does. This is the second time I've sensed that presence. I don't need anything from you, you fuck. Again, why are you talking to my boy like that? And it was my first time ordering pizza. Ah, I see. Damn.
それは私も同じだ。だが、リンが気に病んでいるようなのでな。見るに見かねたというやつだ。
I throw the plank away, glaring at Archer. Archer seems curious about the plank. He picks it up.
強化の魔術か。にしても、ひどい出来だ。
Pretty pathetic quality too. Okay. Damn. Damn, bro. Man, oh my god, Luz is not here again. Man. Second time. This is the second time. Poor Luz. Looks like Shiro has a hate boner for Archer. Yeah. I mean, he is basically the rival. The rival of the rival harem protagonist, I suppose. I don't know what. I don't know.
どうせ半人前だよ。お前のマスターの手を煩わせて悪かったなってんだ。
いや、そうではない。これに関してはリンも間違えている。
それはどういう？
元からあるものに手を加える。それは高望みしすぎだ。そんなことができるほどお前は器用ではあるまい。
He's just saying whatever he wants, but I can't think of a response. He's right. I know I'm not skilled, and it's my fault I can't do Magecraft properly. There's no point in taking it out on him.
どうした？昨夜ほどの元気はないか？
Damn, also yeah, this is the second time too.
うるさい。お前の言う通りだから黙っただけだ。俺が未熟なのが一方的に悪いんだからな。
I happen to look away. I don't know how he interpreted that, but...
お前はある意味、死に恵まれていないのかもしれないな。
You've been cursed with poor mentors. He's... Look, in all honesty, he should be grateful he has any mentors at all. Archer almost sounds impressed for a moment.
そんなことないぞ。親父も父坂も教え方はうまいんだから。覚えが悪いのは俺の方だろ。
だからだ。お前相手にはな、何も分かっていない魔術師の方がうまく作用する。
Shit, he has a point on that. Crap.
天才には凡人の悩みは分からない。
Ooh.
リンは優等生すぎるから、落ちこぼれであるお前の間違いに気がつかないのだ。
Okay, Jesus, man, calm down. I don't really get what Archer's trying to say. I don't get it, but if I had to guess...
よくわかんないけど、つまりお前、俺に喧嘩売ってるのか?
Okay, calm down, you hot-headed moron. Shiro, he may be blunt about it, but he has a point. Certain people do not really understand the fundamentals of something because they never needed the fundamentals because they were talented or brilliant or whatever. You need someone who knows the fundamentals from a normal person's perspective. A normal person's perspective. If so, bring it on. Okay, he's gonna fight Servant.
エミやシロは格闘には向かない。お前の戦いは精神の戦い。己との戦いであるべきだからだ。
魔術師の戦いは精神戦だって言うんだろう。そんなの分かってる。それでも戦うなら殴り合うしかないじゃないか。
True, but damn, you could you could have said it without being that blunt. I mean, I suppose Archer doesn't make it easy to not hate him. Look at that smug face. I mean, he's like that on the outside, indeed. Wuthering Shadow, hello, by the way. Welcome to stream. How have you been?
まったく。これではセイバーも苦労しよう。
I mean, that face is smug. Archer despises me from the bottom of his heart. Oh, is that what you're getting? I get the feeling that he kinda is concerned for you. I've never seen his eyes like this. They seem filled with real disappointment and anger. I mean, maybe?
一度しか言わんからよく聞け。いいか。戦いになれば、エミやシローに勝ち目などない。お前のスキルでは、何をやってもサーバントには通じない。
Saber already told me that. I won't win in battle. No matter what grand scheme I try, I have no chance of victory.
ならば、せめてイメージしろ。現実で叶わない相手なら、想像の中で勝て。
Fake it till you make it, boy. What?
自身が勝てないのなら、勝てるものを幻想しろ。
If you can't win yourself, imagine something that can win.
所詮、お前にできることなど、それぐらいしかないのだから。
I don't know why, but Archer's words strike a chord with me. My heart's telling me not to forget them. More than anyone else, I know I should never forget what this man's saying.
どうかしているな。殺すべき相手に助言をするなど。どうやら私にも、凛の甘さが映ったようだ。
All of a sudden, Archer disappears. Archer's supposed to be keeping watch. He must have gone back to the roof, where he can do that best.
なんだあいつ。
I complain to the empty air. Naturally, there is no response. While Archer's words echo in my mind, the cold air blows over my flushed body. Has my order arrived? Because if... Oh, man. Don't mind me. Actually, yeah, this is a good point to stop. Man, this was a short... this was a little bit short. I could have continued yesterday, perhaps, but... Okay, 8th of February. Fate. Neo. Neo or Neo? Neo in Greek means new, but Neo could very well be new in English too. Whoa, this place is fucked up. I'm dreaming. It must be because my blood is feverish and my entire body is throbbing. How do you know you're dreaming when you're dreaming? Something I'd rather not have to remember plays out in my dream. This is my oldest memory. Oh, yeah, it's also a memory I can't escape. It's a scene from 10 years ago, and one I usually try not to think back on. I can't even erase it from my memory, though. It's not that I forgot. It's not even that I want to forget. It's just that it's already happened. So it's not especially painful. And I don't really feel all that angry about it either. The past is the past. I can't return to it. I can't redo it. All that happened is that I escaped and lived on. Looking forward is all I can do. Nobody told me to do that. But I've thought about that, even if I just vaguely, since I was a kid. I can't forget or deny the past. The only way to keep the memory of what we lost alive is to acknowledge it. Use your brain, Zero, yeah. Well, I'm off. I might go sleep and get... I might go sleep. Have a great stream, streamer, and a good rest and food as well. Thank you, Kakarot. Have a good stream as well. And, well, see you next time. I wake up to find my body still burning up. I must have wound up falling asleep out in the cool air last night. Inside this dimly lit shed with me, and What the what?
セイバ
目が覚めましたか、シロ。部屋を抜け出すのは構いませんが、ここで眠るのはだらしがないのではありませんか。
ー。おはよう。いや、ゆうべは体が熱くて、外に出ていたらつい眠くなっちまったんだ。
見ればわかります。説明はいいですから、次からは気をつけてください。マスターにこのような場所で休息を取られては、私の立場がありませんから。
すまん。今後はできるだけ部屋で休む。
分かっていただければ助かります。ところでシロ、先ほどからタイガが呼んでいるのですが。
藤姉が呼んでるってなんでさ。
朝食の問題ではないでしょうか。朝食の時間はとうに過ぎていますから。
え、うわ、もう7時過ぎてるのか。やばい、寝過ごした。
そうですね。シローが最後に起きるのは珍しい。よほど昨夜のリンとの鍛錬が答えたのでしょう。
Saber provides a calm analysis of the situation. I mean, it makes sense if you're really putting, if you're giving double the effort of what you can handle, you're obviously gonna be far more exhausted, no? But I don't have time for idle chit
起
chat.
こしに来てくれて悪いが、先に戻っていてくれ。俺もすぐに着替えて台所に行くから。
はい。それでは、できる限りタイガをなだめているとしましょう。
Saber turns and he heads back to the house. Calm, Fujine. Saber sure has adapted well to our morning routine. Damn. Okay, this music is nice to keep company while I actually go get my own food because I am fucking hungry. Let me click out the window. Be right back. Food. There we go. Yeah. That's the stuff. And now, well, I'll be back, okay? I'll let you enjoy the calm music while I'm away. I won't take too long. I'm just gonna get my food and then come back. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Wait a minute. Sorry for clicking out the window again. There we go. Now we're probably back. Now that my appetite has been satisfied, we can continue. Where were we? Oh yeah, the breakfast. That's right. I dash to the kitchen. I ignore Fujine's cheers and prepare breakfast as quickly as I can. Wow.
お待たせ。学校の門限まで時間がないからな。手早く食べちゃってくれ。
What did you eat? Souvlaki. Surprised? As usual. I plop breakfast into the table.
No!
Suddenly.
なんじゃこりゃ
Not again. No. Fujine explodes, practically spitting fire. The tiger.
なにこれ焼いたトーストだけじゃないシロなんで今日の朝ごはんこれだけなのよ
Toasto, it's good, okay? This is the first time I have heard in Japanese say toast.
なにこれ焼いたトーストだけじゃないなにこれ焼いたトーストだけじゃない
Toast. Toasto. Yes, toasto is good.
あのな、仕方ないだろう、寝坊したんだから。他のものを作ってる余裕なんてないし、だいたいパン食なんてこんなもんじゃないか。単にサラダと卵焼きがないだけなんだから。
Who the fuck eats salad and eggs as breakfast? A toast is all that you really need. Look. I have heard many times from people that a rich breakfast is the most important, well, it's the most important, well, time to eat basically. Lettuce on toast? That's good. Yes. Lettuce on toast is good. But here's the thing. You cannot really eat so much in the morning. Like, you have to choose like one thing to eat. You will either eat cereal or you're gonna eat a toast. Maybe you can eat a cup, you can have a glass of, I don't know, orange juice, maybe a cup of coffee along with like 2 small croissants or something. That's basically the idea of breakfast. Like, you eat something in order to boost your energy in the morning, but you don't really eat in order to get, heavy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really eat that much in order to actually not be able to, move because you're so full. But Taiga over here is a totally different case, I suppose.
大差なんてありますね、みんなもそう思うでしょ
Nah. Fujine tries to appeal to Saber and Tosaka, who both eat in silence. Nice. There we go. The good girls. These 2 good girls are actually, on our side. I'm glad. This isn't going to go in her favor. Let's go. Neither of them is as gluttonous as Fujine. She's barking up the wrong tree. I mean, technically Saber is a little bit...
藤村先生じゃないけどこんな手抜きは容認できないかなパン食を舐めてるとしか思えないわ
Wait a minute, what? I can only assume you're insulting bread as a breakfast choice. Oh yeah, because it was supposed to have breakfast this morning. The oh fuck. She has a point. It seems that way. No. Crap. Wait a minute. I thought she didn't eat breakfast to begin with. Saber is also gluttonous, eh? Yeah, Saber is gluttonous, bro. You haven't found out yet? Well, here's time for you to find out. Now, why is she sighing? All disappointed. That's way out of character. Well, she got comfortable with you now, so... She's a king, okay? She needs a king's breakfast, okay? Like, let's not be, Let's not be, liars about it. You probably had, out of the times where she was out in campaigns, perhaps she had really, really, really rich breakfast.
ほら、みんな素人が悪いって。多数決で決定したから反省した後、ちゃんとした朝ごはんを提供すること。
How the fuck? Look, it's not like he doesn't want to make a proper breakfast. He doesn't have the time.
そんな出来レースに従えるか。そもそもな、今からおかずなんて作ってたら遅刻するぞ、藤根。もう7時半なんだから、パンかじりながら走っていかないと間に合わないから諦めろと提案する。
I never understood if this is actually a thing. So you need to do the whole running out of the house with a piece of toast hanging from your mouth thing. Can I type that? Can I type why is that a thing? When did it become a thing? Okay, wait a minute. Running with a piece of toast. Running late with a piece of toast. There we go. Toast tardiness. Thus the infamous... wait a minute, what is this? The tropes, there we go. Toast tardiness is the trope. The ordinary high school student protagonist is late for school. They don't have time to sit and eat full meals, so they grab a piece of toast, put some butter or jelly on top, and run to school. While on their way to school, they accidentally bump into someone and make a mess of their shirt. After much fumbling and apologizing, the protagonist arrives at class typically late. This sort of introduction scene is known as the way to start an anime. Oh man. What is this? Now, like shonen manga, there is only one story that really works for shoujo manga. The heroine screams, I'm late, while running out her house because she's clumsy. There are no alternatives to this beginning. Another important detail, she has to be chewing on a piece of toast. Okay, I guess it's just a thing, I suppose. Wow, as early as 1962. Yeah! Wait a minute. You might be right on that one. Bread is a relatively new addition to the Japanese diet. While it was introduced by Portuguese traders in the 16th century, it didn't catch us on quite as well on the other dishes subsequent European missions brought until a few centuries later. As a result, in the early 1900s, or more specifically toast bread, was seen as a symbol food. Was seen as a symbol food, similar to city people eat sushi. I see. Even after the bread had become a mainstream staple of Japanese cuisine, people took note of how quickly and easy toast was to make. Sorry, I have hiccups because I ate. And decided to run with the implications in more ways than one. Thus, the infamous running to school with a slice of toast in your mouth, establishing character moment intro, was born. Rarely is the protagonist ever seen actually eating the bread. I see. So that bread is destined to never be eaten. It's destined to only, make the uniform dirty, and that's it. Maybe the bread was knocked out of their mouth during the class intro hello. Or maybe we're just meant to assume they ate the bread off screen. This may also be a passing reference to the fact that consuming food while walking or running in Japan is considered a bit of a fox pass. I have no idea what fox pass means, as you're meant to find somewhere to stand or sit before eating something you're carrying, which obviously wouldn't be of much use when you've got somewhere to be and not much time to get there. The trope first appeared in 1970s Shoujo series. It eventually became so popular that it began appearing in shonen, seinen, josei, and kodomo works as well. This joke quickly became a dead horse trope as a result of its popularity. Many guides on how to write an anime-inspired story even specifically note not to use this trope due to being so incredibly overdone. Oh. Fuck. God damn it, my story will never have a character like that then. As a result, most modern examples either lampshade, parody, or invoke the trope. Compare easing into the adventure and Good Morning Chrono, often combined with projectile toast for speedy grabbing. Okay. I think we learned something today. Also, what the fuck? She didn't just took... She didn't took the toast. She did not took just the toast. It's pronounced faux pas. Just a social mistake. Okay, I see. it didn't. That girl over here didn't do just the toast. She took the entire fucking bag with the entirety of the Wait a minute. Oh man, even even this was used even in fucking. It was used in Evangelion. It was used in Sailor Moon. It was used in movies too. Wait a minute. Is this actually a thing? Is this actually from a movie or is this just a toast tardiness? It really has been overused. Literally, you can find so many pictures. So many pictures of just people having fucking toast in their mouth. Man, I have no idea what the fuck that thing is. You're obviously supposed to eat bread when you're running late. The guy says I mean, sure. Sure. Wait, I need to put the model back in place. Man, I had a good laugh from that one. Daily lives of high school boys is hilarious. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. You need to... I mean, even Fate referenced it. This goes to show that literally you cannot escape from tropes. Tropes will just exist in anime forever. You can never have something totally original anymore. Which is something I do not mind, actually. I'm just saying, you know. That's where that GIF is from. Oh, wait a minute. Is that really the name of the anime? Daily Lives of High School Boys? That's the name of the anime? I genuinely thought that you meant it as a comment. Yeah, that's the name of the anime. Why am I not surprised? But then again, I was kinda, you know, overtaken by the fact that I did anticipate it as a comment, you know, to be a comment.
いいよ。私、遅刻か空腹かの選択なら朝ごはんを尊重するから。
Wow.
するな。そんな教師がどこにいる。いいからさっさと食べて学校に行けっての。言っとくけど、俺は意地でもこれ以上の飯は用意しないからな。
Bro, you are the one who's not showing up to school, okay? Who are you to judge?
もう、素人ったら変なところで真面目なんだから。そんなじじくさいこと言ってると、すぐおじいさんになっちゃうんだからね。
I mean, she has a point.
言われるまでもない。藤姉のおかげで、俺はすっかりじいさん趣味だよ。
Actually, I feel that. That is a mood right there. Also, wait a minute. I just realized I didn't go to the game screen. There we go. And I was wondering what the fuck I was doing wrong. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, practically an old man already. Okay, yeah. I haven't taken a bite of toast. Okay, she might be right. I mean, you didn't like bread yourself, bro. There's something kind of sad about there being so many people here and then only having toast for breakfast. He's actually feeling sad about it now. I mean... Yeah, boy, I guess you kinda fucked up. The sounds of classic Shinai echo through the dojo. Each bout goes essentially the same as they had the days before. Saber casually sweeps my desperate strikes aside and counterattacks far more effectively. I barely manage to block and continually strike back, only for Saber to riposte, and I lose every time. I stop, breathing heavily, shoulders heavying, excuse me, wiping sweat from my brow. I walk to get my breathing under control.
何を休んでいるのですか。昨日までの城ならそこで諦めるようなことはなかったはずです。さあ、早く打ち込んできてください。
Teacher Saber is actually angry.
ちょっと待って。これ以上は息が続かない。少し休憩。
何をらしくないことを。シロが来ないというのでしたら私から攻め込むだけですが、それでも構わないのですね。
She's angry because she didn't go to eat proper breakfast. I mean, it makes sense. It does, actually, yes. Saber stares down at her poor student. My body just won't listen, no matter how she looks at me.
はあ、一体どうしたのです、シロ。今朝のあなたは今までとは別人のようです。まっすぐに打ち込んでくる太刀だけは目を見張るものがあったというのに、今朝のシロには力強さを感じません。
それは自分でも分かってるんだけどな。どうもうまくいかない。
No breaks in a real fight, Zero. I mean, yeah. My situation has drastically changed since yesterday.
体の熱がまだ取れないのですか？ですが、そんな理由で体のキレが落ちるようでは話になりません。少し頭を冷やして気持ちを入れ替えてください。
そうするんだったらまずあれをなんとかしてくれ。
I point towards our audience, standing by the wall.
何？私に構わなくていいから訓練を続けていいわよ。
Okay, no. Now I get my boy. Now I get my boy. Whenever I do not feel comfortable, I lose focus and it seems that I get exhausted faster, actually. So, yeah. Smug-faced bastard got in his head. I don't think it was Archer. It's her. Highly likely it's her. Toshaka doesn't get it. I can't concentrate on fighting Saber with her staring at me like that. Yep. I feel you, my boy. Oh, there's smug face. Yeah, okay. I guess he is a smug face.
リンが気になるのですか？それこそ修行不足ですね。いいでしょう。それでしたら見学者のことなど気にならないようにして差し上げます。
Oh no. Fuck.
待てセイバー、こっちはまだ息が。
問題はありません。そのようなものは戦いの最中に整えるものです。
Saber suddenly vanishes. Wait a minute, what? Oh no! No! She used the power of the... There are two possibilities. Or she's too quick, or she used the power she uses with that, airfield. The same way she does that on the sword. On herself. Oh! Fuck. The moment I realize I'm in danger, I raise my Sinai to guard my face. Saber strikes me right on the head. He blacked out, didn't he? It was a rough morning. After getting knocked out, I stopped worrying about Osaka watching. My focus went entirely to blocking Saber's attacks, and the next thing I knew was lunchtime. Okay. Nothing personal, kid. Yep.
けどあれよね、セイバーって本当に冷静よね。3時間もシロと試合してて眉一つ動かさないんだから。普段も無口だけど戦闘時はさらに磨きがかかるっていうか、何？もう無機質みたいな感じ？
Say, I forgot to do my dailies today. Don't mind me. I actually do need to do my dailies, so I'm gonna just do it in the meantime. I'm not sure if it's because she enjoyed seeing me getting knocked around, but Osaka is in a good mood. The two are resting in the living room. As for me, I'm preparing lunch by myself as punishment for my lax approach to training this morning. Unbelievable. I want to just make something easy like cold salmon noodles.
無機質ですか。そうですね。そう意識したことはありませんが、剣を握っているときは感情を止めているのかもしれません。
Romulus.
それは試合といえども変わりはないのでしょう。
In the loading, Romulus, the nation-building hero that appears in Roman mythology, born of the war god Mars, and the beautiful princess Sylvia. He was raised by a divine wolf. He's the nation-building king that merged several nation-states in the Mediterranean to form the cornerstone of the glorious great Roman Empire. The Crimson Divine Father. Ah, nice. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, I don't remember. It is not something I have ever been conscious of. Okay. It's out of my emotions why will the blade approach shouldn't be changed whether it's true battle or simple practice. Okay.
何？それって女の身で剣を持つための心構えってやつ？体格で劣っているから心だけは負けないようにって。
それは違います、リン。冷静であるのは戦う時の心構えですが、それは男も女も変わりのないことでしょう。
She's right.
リンとて戦闘時には情を捨てるはずです。あなたはそれができる人ですから。
言ってくれるじゃない。まあそりゃ事実だけどさ。けどセイバーのは私とは違うわよ、絶対。私は捨ててるのは甘さだけだもの。あなたほど達観はできないわ。
そのようですね。だからあなたは華やかなのでしょう。
Splendid. Wait a minute, what does she mean by that?
戦いの中でも女性のしなやかさを保っていられる。
何よ、嫌味？華やかさで言ったらあなたにはかなわないわ。シローがあっちにいるから白状するけどね、私初めてあなたを見た瞬間にすっごい美人だなって見とれたんだから。
I mean, yeah. Wait a minute. Kakarot actually has the older version of Saber on his supports. Man, I'm jealous. He told me he has her, but I didn't anticipate him to have it on the supports. Damn it. Damn it. What kind of support should I use? Well, let's go for this one. Hello, Light. Welcome to stream. They're hitting on each other. I mean, yeah, kinda. Also, you have to remember that actually the servant she wanted to pull, Toshaka, I mean, is Saber. So yeah, I got Yanagi today. Bravo, Light. Bravo. She's gonna be very useful with Miyabi. Oh, I can hear you, Toshaka.
それはリンの思い違いでしょう。この身が華やかに見えたのなら、それは私ではなく、セイバーというクラスが華やかなだけではないでしょうか。
She's being modest, as usual.
そんなんじゃないってば。純粋にね、同じ女として負けたって思ったんだもの。そうでもなければ、あそこまでショックは受けなかったわよ。
ですから、それが間違いです。私は一度も自身を女性だと思ったことはないし、一度も女性として扱われたことはありません。
Well, time to happen, I guess. Man, are they gonna start fighting about who's actually more beautiful and more elegant and more modest and whatever?
その私が華やかであるはずがない。
Saber's words bring the conversation to an end. Okay, so I guess they didn't start fighting about it. As I listen in, kitchen knife in hand, I find myself getting irritated by what Saber's saying. Yep.
前から思ってたけど、自分のことを何だと思ってんだろうな。
A war machine, that's what she says. Oh, I chopped the chicken a bit harder than I need to. I thought he actually cut off his hand. For some reason, I'm annoyed.
私は自分を女性だと思ったことはありません。
Bro, I just shred through everything now. Nice. I mean, that's the power of, having... Well... having a very well composed team, I guess.
まあ俺には関係のない話だけど
I slammed my knife down on the cutting board as if it were a hammer. God damn, Shiro, calm down, man. Calm down. It doesn't help me feel any better.
今日の課題はそれね。
Shiro, if she's not a woman, why do I have this raging boner? Yep. Yep.
昨日より数は増やしたし、そっちの体も落ち着いてるみたいだから、今度こそ成功するでしょ。
Okay, so from 30 yesterday, she bought probably more, so let's say she probably bought 50 this time around. Imagine the way the clerk danced in celebration. I have no idea how she carried them here, but Toshaka reveals about 40 lamps. Okay, not 50. Man, I'm always a little bit off. Okay, 40. 17 total. Well, I guess the guy can close off for the month. You could a bit, I mean, he already sold enough to, you know, take vacation, I suppose, now.
私はちょっと外に出てるわ。しばらく経ったら戻ってくるから、それまでに終わらせておきなさい。
Okay. Wait a minute, is she bluffing on that in order to make him feel a little bit less anxious? Because she became aware that whenever she's actually staring at him, he does not focus properly? That is a little bit of a Toshaka thing to do. I get the feeling, just saying. Toshaka leaves her room. Alright, it's only been a night, but I hope I can succeed at least a couple of times. Please tell me it worked.
とりあえず半分済んだか
Half done. I took an hour to work on strengthening about 20 lamps. Ooh, okay. Half of them shattered and nothing at all happened to the other half. Okay. Of those that didn't change, maybe 5 looked like they had been infused with magical energy. Now for the remaining 20.
待てよ5つもあればテストとしては十分なんじゃないか
All the lamps look to be antiques. I'd feel bad about breaking more of them. Yeah. Ah. E. Technically speaking, I'm the kind of guy who would actually, you know, I'm the kind of guy who would actually, you know, call someone, but in this very occasion, would it be bad to wait? Hey, Toshaka, I'm done. Nah, that sounds a little bit bad. Just wait. I'll just wait here quietly. Toshaka must have gone out for a reason, and I just have to do the assignment I was given.
だよな昨日の失敗もあるし今日はできるだけ多く成功させとかないと
Yeah, that's the way to go, I suppose. That's the hero of justice way. I face the lamps with a renewed spirit. There are 20 left. I should go through them before Toshaka comes back. Wait. Oh, bullshit! Wait a minute, I wanted to see the other choice, though. Okay, let's continue for a bit and we'll see how things turn out. It's 2 o'clock. There is no sign of Toshaka returning, so I just focus on finishing my assignment.
あれ電話だ
The ring just reaches my ears from elsewhere in the house.
今か遠坂はってうちの電話なんだから出るわけにはいかないよな
Oh no. Oh no. That was an important phone call, but I shouldn't ignore it. I stood up and headed to the living room to answer the phone. There is nobody in the living room. Saber and Toshaka must be in the courtyard.
はい、エミヤですが。
よう、エミヤ。今日も休んでいるようだけど、体の調子が悪いのかい？
Fuck, it is that guy. I anticipated it's him. All of a sudden, Shinji's voice sounds from the other end of the line, heavy with barely restrained laughter.
シンジか。なんか用か。話すことなんてお互いないと思うが。
なんだよ、釣れないな。こっちはエミヤに一つ教えてやろうと思って電
He
話をした。
got to her?
俺に教える？
ああ、どうしても話しておきたいことがあったんだけど、お前、学校に来ないじゃないか。
Not this music. The music of anxiety.
これ以上長引くのもなんだし、もう我慢できないから連絡を入れたんだ。それで、そっちに遠坂はいるのか？
Shinji sounds kind of odd. He seems weirdly excited. I can hear other students in the background, so he must still be at school. It's a little past 2. 5th period should be over, so I think it's break time right now.
おい、聞いてるんだよ、エミヤ。遠坂はそこにいるの？いないの？
今はいない。少し席を外している。
He could be lying. Shinji, he could be lying. I mean, that sounds very convenient. The very moment you called, she stepped out. I mean, if I was Shinji, I would think that. That's for sure.
そうか、ちょうどいい。二人だけで話がしたかったんだ。いいこと教えてやるからさ。今から学校に来いよ、エミヤ。もちろん、遠坂には内緒でね。
I don't know how to respond to that. Shinji's acting weird and we're already talking. I don't need any reason to go all the way to school, and if I take off without telling Toshaka, it'd feel like a betrayal.
いや、悪いが学校には行けない。用があるなら来週まで待てよ。休み明けには登校するから。
Yeah. Get fucked, boy. As if we're gonna fall for your little trap or whatever.
何勝手なこと言ってんだよ、お前。それじゃ遅いんだよ。我慢できないって言ったじゃないか、今。
Shinji's yelling now. He must be really excited because I can hear his heavy breathing over the phone.
少しは考えてるじゃないか。そうだよね。さすがに今更一人でやってくるわけがないか。どう見ても怪しいもんな、この電話。エミヤでもやばいって感じたわけだ。
I mean, yeah, there's also that. Can you blame him? His tone shifts entirely and he even starts laughing. Man, okay, you know what? If you weren't such a creep fuck, I wouldn't really assume that you would actually do something stupid, but most definitely, like, you pick up the phone, Shinji on the other line. Shiro, come to the school. You have to say something. I've been meaning to tell you, but you haven't appeared this entire time, so I decided to call you. Calm down, motherfucker, Jesus. Man. Sounds legit to me. Good one, Wandering Shadow. Man.
ちょっと待て。落ち着け。お前変だぞ、シンジ。何があったか知らないが。
嘘をつくなよ、エミヤ。遠坂のことだ。お前に全部話したんだろ？いいよ、隠さなくて。そうだよね。エミヤはセイバーのマスターだもの。僕よりずっと一発な人殺しってわけだ。
Told everything? What do you mean? Shinji seems to be enjoying himself. I've known him for about 5 years now, but I've never seen him so wound up.
シンジ、お前。
いいから学校で待ってるよ。急げよエミヤ。今からなら6次元目には間に合う。ちょうど藤村の授業だし、遅刻しても問題ないだろう。
いや、いくら藤根でも遅刻したら怒るぞ。それに6次元目だけ出るなんて欠席するより文句を言われそうだな。
そんなのは自業自得じゃないか。ああ、それと遠坂にバラしたら本当に絶交するからな。今までさくらのことは目をつむってやったんだ。最後ぐらいは友人として義理を果たしてもいいだろう。
Is he bullshitting us? Does he really think of us as his friend? Like for real now? Because that sounded a little bit off. Like what he's trying to imply is that he could be stupider if he wanted. He has already been pretty stupid, but I don't know. Give me a moment, I'm farming, by the way. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of my sweet time over here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wrong target! Fuck! Well, it is what it is then. There we go. I really wanna choose the other option, in all honesty. Our conversation ends there. All I hear is the buzzing electronic tone from the receiver.
なんだあいつ。
But what should I do? Tosaka should be in the house, but I don't see her anywhere. And if I go to school, I can't bring Saber. But then if I don't do what Shinji asks, I'm worried that he might do. I'm worried what he might do. He's probably agitated because of that merciless rejection Tosaka gave him yesterday. If I ignore him, he might get violent with Sakura again.
そうだな。まだ明るいし問題ないだろう。
Yeah, you're giving him a little bit more credit that he deserves, you know, my boy. Like, fuck. I should hurry now that I've made a decision. If I hurry, I should be able to make it by 6th period. Okay, wait a minute. I want to load back. I genuinely want to know what's the other choice. Okay, Toshaka! I should call Toshaka back. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Actually, I really shouldn't be talking big after breaking over 40 lamps. Not an ounce of self-preservation rattling around in Shiru's head. Mm-hmm.
おい、遠坂。
I call out to her, but there is no answer. That's weird. Did she step out of the house? Where else might Toshaka go? It sounds like Toshaka and Saber are talking inside.
おい、遠坂。
The instant I lift a hand to call out to her, it chill runs up my spine. I think it's because I can feel Toshaka's magical energy seeping from the shed. It pulses with enmity. What the fuck? What were we? Wait a minute. What was I oblivious to just now? I cannot believe I went by without actually getting suspicious of anything this entire time. I immediately stopped calling for her. Even from here, I can tell Toshaka is agitated. I can hear the two of them talking. Before I know it, I'm eavesdropping.
何者よ、あいつ。
Toshaka sounds both angry and nervous. Saber stands silently behind her.
信じられない。セイバー、あなたこのことに気がついてたわね。
いいえ、私には分からなかった。私は騎士であって魔術師ではない。ここには違和感があっただけで。
They are conspiring against me?
しているわけではありません。
What a fool I was! No, okay. I get the feeling that it's not as bad. They are just... I don't know. I guess they cannot really make heads or tails of the situation. So... they really are a little bit reluctant in order to just tell us right away. Not that they actually had any chance to tell us anyway. I'm a knight, not a mage. Well, of course.
そうなら教えてあげる。あいつは魔術師なんかじゃないわ。
What?
リン、それはどういう意味でしょうか。
What the Wait a minute, I have to farm. Sorry, I have to fight the boss over here. Excusez-moi. I know it's an important moment, but you know, I'm playing Fate Stay Night while I'm also playing Fate Grand Order. I cannot believe I'm actually saying that right now. I just realized that, hey, I really did become a sucker for Fate. Fuck. Fuck. I never anticipated that from myself. I feel almost disappointed. Almost.
言葉通りの意味よ。魔術っていうのはね、結局は等価交換なの。どんな神秘だってよそにあるものをここに持ってきて使っているだけ。けどこれは違う。あいつはどこにもないものをここに持ってきてしまっている。ここにはあってはならないものを形にしている。
Is that a bad thing?
それは現実を侵食する想念に他ならない。あいつの魔術はきっとある魔術が劣化しただけのものなんだわ。
I have no idea what Toshaka is saying, but I definitely should have been listening in on the two of them. I walk away from the shed. I'll be lying to Toshaka, but I should go back to her room and pretend I was waiting for her to come back. Oh, man. I get the feeling that being oblivious is actually kind of bullshit. So this bit of important information is something that we should probably know. Maybe. Will they be a little bit more suspicious of us if we know and we do not tell them? You know what? No. I choose to not be oblivious. Okay? I choose to not be oblivious. I'll just choose to know. Okay.
今か。
We know this
遠
part.
坂はって、うちの電話なんだから出るわけ。
出る。
はい。
To the school.
これ以上長引くのもな。
今。
Come to the school or I'll beat up my sister again. Oh my god.
我慢できないって言った。
ちょ。
You know what I'm gonna do with her, huh, Batman? I mean, what the
そう
fuck?
だな。まだ明るいし問題ないだろう。
There's nobody at the school gate. From the outside, it looks like the school is deserted since class is in session. Maybe there's no physical education class either, since there's nobody in the courtyard yet. Since there's nobody in the courtyard either. Give me 1 sec in order to get my... Ooh, interesting materials I can gather. Okay, I'll choose to the homunculus baby. Okay. Daily's done on Fate. Grand Order. Now I can focus properly on the game. Sorry for that. Well, that's going to change in a few minutes. When 6th period's over, school's out. The campus and exits will be overflowing with people on their way out. I head up to the 3rd floor. There's nobody in the hallway either. Everyone must be in their classroom, so I feel a little awkward walking into Class C.
丸見えってわけでもなし、さっさと教室に行くか。
Class C is down the hall. Right now I'm in front of class 8, which is closest to the stairs, so there are 5 classrooms between me and my destination. Yeah, this felt a little bit... This right here, like the explanation of the corridor, actually was a little bit suspicious. A wave of dizziness clams into me. My entire body is also overcome with nausea. Fuck. My stomach churns. My senses are going completely haywire. Red floods my vision, as if blood were seeping into my eyes. The temperature around me hasn't changed, but my body is suddenly unbearably hot. I stumble. Strength leaves my body. I feel like I'm withering, and I can't do anything to stop it. In the same way, you can't stop sand from falling in an hourglass. I'm suffocating. My throat burns. Was all the air sucked from this hallway from the entire school? I sway and by accident stagger towards a window, desperate for air. I check it open. Oh, yeah, he activated the field. Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, but I didn't anticipate that he was such a big of a moron. I freeze. This is so unbelievable. I can't even find the... I can't even find the wherewithal to get confused. Outside the window, the entire campus is a field of endless red. It looks like the school was carved out of the world and plunged into a sea of red. The school building looks like an altar, draped in a red canopy. And then finally, I realize what's happening. I move away from the window. I muster up what sense I have left and force my feet to move, heading into the classroom closest to me. Fuck. Inside, not a single student is seated in any of the chairs. They're all lying on the floor. Even the teacher is on the floor behind the podium. They're still breathing. Everyone is convulsing, as if pleading for help. Nobody's dead yet. The students don't have the strength to get up. They are just waiting to rot away, seeing their miserable state on the floor. Brings to mind the burning ruins from that day. The nausea intensifies, but I can still get a handle on the situation. I take a look at the students on the floor. It's difficult, but we can breathe. They are not dead. If I hurry and get up, there may be a chance to save them. But the moment I check the face of a student nearby, something clicks inside my head. It's hard as wax. Not everyone is like this. Oh no! Guess which servant did that? It varies from person to person, but the most severely weakened student's blood seems to have coagulated around the joints. Oily and glistening. Stiff, motionless arms, fixed, staring eyes, just like wax figures. I know this. I recognize this scene. This is just a hellscape. I know this site well. All that's sustaining me now is anger that has completely eclipsed any fear. My left arm tingles. The command spell on the back of my hand is warning me that an enemy is nearby. Oh no, who could have predicted this? Yeah, unfortunately. Fortunately, it was a very well placed trap. It's not like, the bitching gave it away. It's not like Shinji's bitching actually gave it away, no. It was actually very well calculated, yes. I run through my breathing, though my breathing is heavy and labored. I've long since lost my mind.
ようエミヤ 思ったより元気そうで何よりだ。
Man, Shinji really literally told him, come to school or we won't be friends anymore. And he fucking did. He fucking did. He went to school for Shinji. The fucker who beats up his sister. I now come to realize how stupid Shiro is. How can we ever defeat Shinji's strategic genius? Exactly. He's unmatched. Damn. We never stood a chance.
どう？気に入ったかいこの思考は。
At the end of the hallway, Shinji Mato is standing in front of Class C. Fucker. My arm throbs. My command spells are screaming at me, telling me the boy just ahead caused all of this.
これはお前の仕業か、シンジ。
Can't breathe properly, but I glare at Shinji, who is keeping his distance. He must really like what he's seeing. Because the next thing I know, Shinji throws his arms wide and starts cackling in the blood-red hallway.
そうだとも。お前がやってきたのが分かったんでね。すぐに結界を発動させたんだ。タイミングには苦労したんだぜ。何しろあんまり早すぎると逃げられるし、遅すぎると顔を合わせるからさ。
This is a new picture of him with a book.
僕としちゃエミヤが顔面蒼白になるのを見たかったわけだし、単純にことを起こすのだけは避けたかったんだ。
そうか。話があるっていうのは嘘か。
Who would have thought? Shinji lying?
話はこれからさ。僕とお前、どちらが優れているか、遠坂に思い知らせないといけないし。
No. He's a good guy.
嘘の謝罪をしないといけないからね。
You see, he still considers us his friends. So he will apologize for lying. Thank you, Shinji. You're such a cool guy. You make mistakes, but you apologize for them, and that is actually such a humane thing to do. Yes. I can't believe I'm reading this shit. Also, man, he really has Toshaka on his head rent-free all the time. I need to show Toshaka how much better I am than you. Okay, bravo. She's gonna be so pleased.
エミヤには黙ってたけど、学校に結界を敷いたのは僕なんだ。
I didn't tell you that I was the one who put the mountain field up over the school. Wow. Shinji laughs like it's the funniest thing ever. I didn't anticipate that he would be the one to actually do this. Not because it's impossible. Like, no. Not because it was like... I genuinely didn't believe that it was, you know, I believed he was capable. Yes, I did believe that he was capable, but not actually. I believe that he doesn't have the skill for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he wouldn't do it if he could. That's what I was thinking. But he cannot because he doesn't have the ability to do so. That's what I was thinking, and that's why I didn't anticipate it for him to be the one who put the bounded field. But I guess he did have the skill after all. Forgiveness, Undertale. Yep. That. I guess I've learned never to trust him. You didn't know that?
思ったより驚かないな。なんだ。この結界は僕じゃないって言ったのに、エミヤは信じてくれなかったんだ。いいね。お前でも人を信じないなんてことがあったわけだ。
Shinji's merrying laughter bores into my skull like a drill. I have to point out I'm plenty surprised. I'd just been bracing myself to learn who set up this battlefield, Shinji or the other master. That was all. But so much for my optimism. I should have settled things with Shinji the moment I learned he was a master. Yep, this is all my fault.
シンジ、なんでこんなものを仕掛けた？戦う気がないって言ったのも嘘だったのか？
いや、それは本当なんじゃない？僕だってこんなものを発動させる気はなかったんだ。これはあくまで交渉材料だったんだよ。爆弾を仕掛けておけば遠坂だっておいそれと僕を襲わなくなるし、万が一の切り札にもなるからね。
そうか。だが結界の発動にはまだ数日必要だと遠坂は言ってた。それはあいつの読み違いか？
遠坂らしい意見だけどさ、結界は完成していないだけで形はとっくにできているんだぜ。単純に発動させる分には支障はないんだ。ま、おかげで効果は薄いけどね。この分じゃ一人殺すのにあと数分はかかるんじゃないかな。
止めろ。
The nausea is long since gone. That one thing is all I can think to say to Shinji right now.
止めろ？何をだい？まさかこの結界を止めろだなんて言ってるんじゃないだろうな。一度起こしたものを止めるなんてそんなもったいないことできないな、僕は。
止めろ。お前、自分が何をしているか分かってるのか？
イラつくな。お前、何僕に命令してるわけ？大体さ、これは僕の力じゃないか。止めるかどうかを決められるのは僕だけだし、止めて欲しかったら土下座くらいするのが筋ってもんじゃないの？まったく、藤村といいお前といい、自分の立場が分かってないな。
おい、藤姉がどうした？
Wait a minute, what? No, 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 no. Now it's getting personal. Now it's getting personal. What the fuck did you do to Fujina?
ね？ああ、藤村ね。この結界ができてからさ、あいつ結構動けたんだよ。他の連中がバタバタ倒れてるっていうのに一人でヨロヨロしてるんだぜ。でさ、倒れずにいた僕のところまでやってきて救急車を呼んでとか言ってきたんだ。すごいよね、教育者の鏡ってやつ。
Fucker, I'm not gonna leave a piece of you behind. They're not gonna have anything to bury you with.
けどそんなもの呼ぶわけにはいかないし、呼ぶ気もないじゃない。藤村のやつ、それでもしがみついてくるもんだからうざくなってさ、蹴り飛ばしてやったらピクリとも動かねえでやんの。
You fuck.
あの分じゃ真っ先に死んだんじゃねえのあいつ。
Fucker. I feel a switch leaping inside me. Toshaka said something about pressing a switch in my head, but it's nothing like that. There's this echoing clang in my head. A firing hammer strikes inside my head, and the inside of my body suddenly switches over.
最後、結界を止めろ、シンジ。
He's gonna mob! Yeah, Tiger willpower. Actually, Tiger was so strong for a mortal.
わからないやつだね。お前に頼まれれば頼まれるほど止めたくなんてなくなる。そんなに気に食わないんなら力ずくでやってみろよ、エミヤ。
そうか。なら、話は簡単だ。
All I have to do, I need to stop him so I can stop the boundary field. Something surges inside me. Free heat blooms through my whole body. There is no more than 20 meters between me and Siji. It should only take an instant. My body is surging with vitality, so much more than when I activated my magic circuits.
本当にバカだね、お前。
The servant should be here. A shadow wavers. The dark shade waiting in the corner of the hallway begins to take shape and move. A hard, sharp edge made of darkness itself. It's like a guillotine, ready to cleave anything that approaches Shinji in two. I don't know what kind of magecraft it is. 3 shadows emerge. If that's all there is, No! No! I mean, we are... Okay. Is it true? Will Potential Man do something? We'll see what he will do. Let me think. Who are we supposed to call? Saber? He doesn't want to let Saber fight. You know what? No. Let's play cautiously for once. Can't prevent it on my own. I can't block them. Well, I can at least manage to avoid them. But I'm not sure I can dodge them and attack Shinji. The 3 sharp blades approach. I stop in my tracks and concentrate on evading, keeping an eye on Shinji. I take a step to the left to dodge the blade that rushes towards my stomach. I twist my upper body to avoid the second blade coming towards my chest from the left after I avoid the first blade, and then I rush forward to pass the third blade flying at my unprotected forehead. Compared to Saber's attacks, this is like a game of dodgeball.
生意気なんだよお前
3 more shadows rush towards me. I don't even need to see where these are going. The first attack showed me how far and fast this can go, so I have no trouble avoiding this attack. I pass through the gaps between the 3 overlapping shadows. There is no retreat. There is no threat. I don't feel any danger from the shadows. Saber taught me that I shouldn't hesitate as long as I don't sense that the attack will be fatal. I close in on him. He has no shadows protecting him. Just a few more steps, maybe 3 more meters, and I can... Drop kick him. Drop kick him, please. Shinji turns and runs. Okay, coward. The moment I reach out to grab his back... Fuck. I feel a chill run through my entire body, and I quickly jerk my arm back. Crap. Something cuts through the air. A black blade slices through the space I've been occupying just an instant before. I stop. I don't know where she came from, but the standing in front of me now is... Yeah, of course it's her. I see the one man, dressed in ominous black, so dark even the most venomous shade of crimson seems pale in comparison. Medusa, fuck out of here! Don't help this asshole! My mind goes blank with fear. I'm going to die. Yeah, she's a servant after all. I don't want to think about it, but the image of my own brutal death fills my head. I sense it. I sense only death. The shadows earlier were nothing like this. Oh, bullshit. Rider's form blurs. I need to... They have been teaching us this entire time. You know what this means. This means that we can take on a servant. No, okay. I'll defeat it before I get defeated. Yeah, sure. This isn't going to be a battle. I retreat immediately. This isn't a good time to fight. I need to regroup and make Shinji stop the bounded field. I'm not sure what happened, but I retreat desperately. Fear makes everything in front of me appear completely white. I don't even know what I'm so terrified of. Without thinking, I throw an arm out to cover my back. Something sharp buries itself in my arm. The dull sound of scraping bone tells me the next attack will end me. I run. I can't afford to look back. I just cover my vital spot with my hands as best as I can in my frantic retreat. The sharp edge slowly soars through my body with a horrible jarring sound. A spray of my own blood blots out of my vision. Meanwhile... God damn. Ryder is rushing towards me so quickly that I can't even see her. Damn. Damn. That's a cool picture though. With each cut, I hear sounds I can't even recognize coming from my own mouth. But I continue my desperate retreat, somehow surviving the dozens of fatal blows striking at me. I don't know what I'm doing. Ryder's dagger is buried in my arm. Fuck. My clothes are tattered and torn, and my flesh is brutally shredded. But I'm still able to shield myself with my own body, blocking the attacks aimed at my neck and head. This isn't a conscious thing at all anymore. Pure instinct drives my reactions as I desperately try to survive Ryder's attacks. My breathing is labored. I'm only running away, rushed along by the imminent death looming over me. Eventually, whatever strength I have left will fade and she will catch up to me, then I'm dead. That's what Saber had been trying to tell me. Don't fight against a servant. Fight wouldn't even be the right word for it. She told me again and again, so why the hell am I in this position now? All I want to do is catch Shinji as fast as possible and make him shut off this goddamn battlefield. So what the hell am I doing?
何してるんだライダー。もういいだろう。さっさと切り殺しちゃえよ。どうせ何もできないんだからさ、そいつは。
Shinji is elated, his voice triumphant. Ryder nods and swings her dagger up in a wide arc. She's striking at my head. I can't dodge. All I can really do is to try to prevent her from hitting anything vital. The dagger stabs into my shoulder, right below the collarbone. Ugh. I hear a high-pitched metallic sound and the click of a tongue. She actually attacked and she was like, God damn it, I missed again. What? The end of Ryder's dagger is starting to disintegrate. Yeah. Ryder stops. In that instant, I frantically try to come up with a way to leverage this sudden opportunity. Fuck. How can he not die from her blade? Something strikes me with all the force of a sledgehammer and I go flying out the window. Fuck. It had only been a kick to the stomach. But I go flying, shattering the window. We're on the 3rd floor. Left alone, I'll die of blood loss anyway. So a fall from this height will be enough to finish me off. I mean, an ordinary human would be dead on the spot from a blow strong enough to send them flying like this anyway. He can only kill non-virgins. Apparently so. I see. He has the power of the virgin inside him. I reach out. Maybe I'm not falling yet, or maybe I'm just hallucinating right before I die. But my body is still suspended in midair. I reach out desperately, grasping for something, anything. The sky is crimson. The school is pulsating like a creature's stomach. And am I just going to die? Let something like this happen? Let this happen? Am I going to let myself die without saving so much as a single person? I grit my teeth furiously. I can't win. This is not even a battle. I knew that going in, but I still screwed it up. There's no more pain. All I feel is my sheer rage making my insides unravel. I thought I could do it alone. This is what I get for saying I won't let Saber fight. I was an idiot. I can't save anyone on my own. If I really wanted to end this war, there was one thing I should have done right from the start. He asked me whether I was really going to fight, not kill, and not let anyone kill. If I realize my mistake, I should first decide what to fix, then decide who to punish. And then I see it. There on my arm, still reaching up as if to touch the heavens, my command spells, waiting for an order. I can't waste my command spells. Oh, you know it. You know it. Time to actually fate. Fucking damn. I'll summon Saber. I can't waste my precious command spells. I'll summon Saber. I remember those words like a prayer. My life doesn't matter anymore, but to put a stop to this savage brutality. I must have all my strength and call for my blade. One of my command spell strokes disappears. At that very moment, the space around me begins to waver. Wow! So this is magic. God damn, she was ready for it. She was just chilling in the house. And then suddenly, what the fuck? Am I evaporating? No, that's not how Saber is. Saber was literally ready. Almost as if she knew, or like she was actually already dressed in full armor, waiting for the moment. And this is the music. The music I used today. Such a fitting music. Also still reminds me of Tekken. Where's the voice of the stubborn when you need him? Yeah, true. There's a distinction between her coming to save him or just summoning her. Really? Is there? Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, okay. We got a plus on her anyway. Man, there were 2 bad endings, and thank fuck I missed both of them. Turns out I'm a good master after all. I'm just noting that there are multiple choices. Don't know what the impact is. Well, we could keep this for now. We'll see what other things happen in the future. Saber, clad in her silver armor, burst through the ripples in space and time to appear before me. My back slams to the ground. Stop breathing. The force of impact jars every bone and organ in my body. Several ribs crack or probably break outright. And yet, my body is intact. My bloody arms are still attached. Saber runs to me. Forcing my numb limbs to move, I push to my feet to show her that I'm alright.
待ってくださいシロ。それはわかりますが、その前にあなたの体を。
ライダーを頼む。あいつはお前でしか倒せない。
いけません。シロの治療が先です。このままではあなたが死ぬ。
それは違う。先にやるべきことがあるだろう。
We need to beat Shinji and Ryder as quickly as possible. Nothing is more important.
ですが、それでは。
Saber is focused only on me. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy about that. But there is no time to argue. If Saber doesn't want to listen, I just need to use my second command spell. She must have understood my resolve. Saber reluctantly accepts my decision.
わかりました。 マスター指示を。
ライダーを倒せ。俺はシンジを叩く。
The music. God damn. Saber does not hesitate. She nods and, without another word, turns towards the school's building like a whirlwind. I get the wait a minute. I have to mention this. I get the feeling that summoning Saber... Please come. It's actually far better than actually saying that I want Saber to come save me. Because it sounds so selfish. Right here, in this very dialogue we just read, you can see that the focus of Shiru, it's still being what he wants, right? Like, he wants to be the champion of justice, right? Or the hero of justice or whatever. So he doesn't focus on himself. So he doesn't care about, well, he notices, but he doesn't care about the fact that Saber wants to treat him first. He knows that if he is too late, the people in the school will die. So he focuses mostly on the battle in order to save everyone else instead of himself. So I get the feeling that that was the perfect choice after all. Choosing to summon Saber, not to wish to have her save us. You know what I mean? Anyway, we got a plus anyway on the heart, so I'm satisfied with this outcome. This will be after we are finished with the route. Sounds about right. Get ready for the next battle. I ran up the stairs. Ryder and Shinji are on the 3rd floor. I can tell Shinji is still on the 3rd floor because of the way my command spells are reacting. Of course he wouldn't go anywhere else. How much you bet we still die though? I don't believe we will die. I get the feeling that this is actually a good build-up for Shiru to actually pull it off. The moment I set foot on the 3rd floor, sparks fly. I couldn't see, but Saber must have parried Ryder's attempt on a sneak attack from above. God damn! Saber's so fast.
ここで倒します。あなたはライダーのマスターを。
He doesn't need to tell me. Saber can't possibly lose to Ryder. She won't. I'm absolutely sure after what little I was able to learn of Ryder's abilities during my brief fight with her. Saber's abilities vastly exceed Ryder's. I ran right past Saber. The same instant, Ryder flings a dagger at me with murderous intent, but Saber rushes in to deflect the attack. I run down the hallway. Ahead I see a bewildered Shinji. I'll be at Visanda. Okay. I need a weapon. It should be long, like the mop leaning against the locker there. Ooh! What's wrong? I pass magical energy through my body as I run. Maybe I'm not distracted, or maybe I just can't afford to think of anything else. I managed to strengthen the plastic mop as effortlessly as breathing. The switch. The shadows begin forming again. I'm badly injured, but I don't feel the least bit sluggish. More than that, I have a weapon now. That means... Oh yeah, I don't even need to dodge. I use the mop to smack aside each shadow as it flies towards me. The mop breaks, but I expected as much from something done so hastily. Besides, I don't need it anymore. I'm so close. Oh, I lash out with a furious punch. The guy got super punched in the face. The impact jars my arm, which is still practically cut to ribbons, so painfully that I nearly pass out. Nice punch, jackass. I punch Shinji in the stomach and then grab him and shove him against the wall. I literally thought he was gonna say, and then grab him and shove his face on the toilet. Shinji tries to shove my hand away. Without missing a beat, I kick his grasping arm. Man, you're so fucking frail. I can't even control myself right now. I slammed the arm I kicked against the wall and break it. God damn, serves you right, fucker. I don't even hear Shinji's screams. I break his spine next, can you imagine? This is bad. If I don't focus, it might be me who faints. I should hurry while I can still move. I grab Shinji's hair and smash him against the wall.
悲鳴は後だ。今すぐ結界を止めろ、シンジ。ふざけるな。誰がお前なんかの。
I grab Shinji by the throat with the arm I can still control. Blood pours from my arm. It seeps through my clothes and it drips into Shinji's body, staining him.
結界の前にお前の息の根を止めるだけだ。どっちでもいいぞ、俺は。早く決めろ。
I squeeze. It must be all the magical energy coursing through my body. I could snap his neck like a twig.
でたらめだ。お前にそんなことできるもんか。それに僕はまだ誰も殺してないぞ。ただみんなから少しだけ命を分けてもらっただけ。
分かった。じゃあな、シンジ。
God damn! I squeeze harder. There is no hesitation. Maybe a little sympathy. I feel bad that as a fellow mage, Shinji was never taught the rules of being a mage, and so didn't have any problem killing innocents.
待ってくれ、分かった。僕の負けだ、エミヤ。結界はすぐに止めるから。
I loosen my grip around his throat.
くそ、バカ力出しやがって。おい、ライダー、ブラッドホードを止めろ。マスターの命が危ないんだぞ。
There's no response from Ryder. But hearing Shinji, Saber takes a step back from Ryder. Ryder lowers her dagger. I see her mouth move. Jesus.
これでいいんだろう。この結界は特殊らしくてね。一度張った場所にはそう簡単に張り直せないらしい。
Whoa, we succeeded. Oh man. The first proper battle was with Shinji. Let's go.
もうここに結界を張ることはないんだから、その手を離せよ。
そうはいくか。勝った以上はこっちの言い分に従ってもらう。シンジ、レイジを捨てろ。そうすれば二度と争うこともない。
Well, how about that? And also, it's very smart of, Shiro actually, get rid of the command spells from Shiji.
ふざけるな。そんな真似ができるもんか。レイジがなくなったらライダーを従えられない。そうなったら僕は
マスターでなくなるんだろう。なら信徒の教会に行けばいい。戦いから降りたマスターを保護してくれるそうだからな。それとも何か、身を守るために結界を張ったっていうのは嘘か。
別にそんなこと言ってないだろう。僕はただマスターになってサーバントを従えていれば。
He thought he could be a mage. But what's the point of becoming one?
ここまでだ、シンジ。レイジを捨てないのなら俺が剥ぎ取る。
剥ぎ取る？
Yeah, that works too. Shinji tilts his head in genuine wonderment. This isn't an act. Shinji really doesn't know what I'm talking about.
いや、だから。
シロ、離れて。
I hear Saber shout. Maybe it's all the training at the dojo, but my body reacts to Saber's words before my brain processes them. I let go of Shinji and jump back. At the moment, Ryder's dagger swings through the spot I'd been training in a heartbeat before.
ライダー？
下がりなさい、マスター。この場から離脱します。
シロ下がって。ライダーは結果維持に使っていた魔力を全て解放するつもりです。
Fuck.
魔力を解放する？
I look towards Ryder. She doesn't seem odd. She does seem odd. The way she just appeared here when she's been confronting Saber a second ago, the cold air emanating from her, everything about her is suddenly far more intimidating than when she has ever been.
ライダー、何考えてんだお前。エミヤのサーバントにさえ勝てないくせに勝手なことしてんじゃない。
はい、確かに私ではセイバーに及びません。ですがご安心を。我が宝具は他のサーバントを凌駕しています。たとえ相手が何者であろうと我が失踪を妨げることはできない。
True. Ryder raises her dagger. Everyone gasps in surprise. For some reason, Ryder presses her dagger to her neck and... Ugh, fucking fuck! God damn! Jesus fuck! I did not anticipate that. I did not. What kind of a fucking noble phantasm is this? Commit. Literally commit. Slashes her own throat. Red sprays everywhere. Blood gushes from the black-clad rider's pale neck.
何を？
Shinji is just as surprised as the rest of us. Yo, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Probably Shinji is thinking right now. This is way above my pay grade. I just wanted a servant. I didn't anticipate it this much yet. No matter how extraordinary servants may be, a slashed throat is fatal. Well, not for her, apparently. And also, Jesus, she probably is in agony right now. Her expression is hopeless. Ryder will bleed out and disappear on her own. What the fuck? What the fuck is this symbol? Ugh, it gave me the chills. The splattered blood stops me there and slowly forms into a circle. A magic circle drawn in blood. It's a pattern I've never seen before. The design resembles a creature, an ominous creature. A spider? The riders created a giant lump of magical energy. The bounded field from earlier seems like child's play compared to this magic circle. Oh no. This must be a truly massive amount of magical energy. I'm being pushed back as if by a strong wind.
離れて。ライダーは宝具を使う気です。そこにいては巻き込まれる。
You're still in school grounds, by the way. Saber grabs me and jerks me back. She faces down Ryder in her magic circle as she protects me.
逃げるつもりかライダー。自身のマスターをも巻き込むというのなら、ここで引導を渡すだけだ。そのような宝具を使わせはしない。
まさかマスターを守るのがサーバントの役割でしょ。私はマスターを連れて逃げるだけよ。それが気に食わないのなら追ってきなさい、セイバー。もっともこれを見た後でもあなたに戦う気迫が残っていればの話ですが。
Such a nice voice. A throbbing sound pulses through the skull, with the sound of rending flesh. Ryder's hair whirls around her. The fuck? Oh man.
シロ、かがんで。
Saber tags my hand and drags me to the ground. There is a roar and then a flash. I close my eyes against the raging wind, but even with my eyes closed, I still feel its intensity. Something white streaks by. A huge bolt of light shoots down the hallway at tremendous speed. Fuck me, I told you it was the... You forgot the school grounds! Man, this place is... Man, she blasted the fucking thing. This reminds me of that one episode from Breaking Bad. This is exactly how the area after the bomb looked like. The building, I mean. You just expect from the corner over there, the gas coming out. With half his face off. Just saying. Find the Cartoon Rider shaped hole in the mall. What? Find the Cartoon Rider shaped hole in the wall. What are you talking about? What? Cartoon Rider shaped hole. Just joking that she ran through the wall like a Looney Tunes character. Oh. Ah, that's what you mean. I genuinely thought that this was some kind of Easter egg. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Is there some sort of cartoon shape over here or something? Wait a minute. All I see before me is dreadful destruction. Shinji and Ryder are gone. The bolt of light wasn't after us. It was probably a means of escape. My wounds hurt. I feel a hammering in my head again. The heat flowing through my body quickly fades.
Shiro.
I don't hear Saber's question. My vision goes blank white. How do you explain that to the police? I'm having that dream. Maybe this is what death looks like to me. The closer I get to death, the more I keep seeing these images I don't want to see. I see motionless bodies grumbling and disappearing. The moment when everyone desperately sought help, but none came. That was painful. It was so terrible it hurt even to leave, and I thought maybe just disappearing would put me out of my misery. Dazed, I reached my hand out, but not because I wanted to help. I just thought the sky was so far away. That was my final thought, I think. And then I lost consciousness, and my outstretched hand fell to the ground. Or rather, it should have. Large hand grasps the smaller one as it falls. Oh man, I can see it. Oh man, I can actually kinda see it. Or perhaps because it's the same artist. I'm not sure. He rushed into the fire to save somebody and found me. I remember that face. I remember the tears pooling in his eyes, how overjoyed he was to have found a living human being. He looked so happy. It seemed almost like he was the one being saved, not me. And then, he actually looked envious of me, who was on the brink of death. He even looked grateful for something as he rescued the strange child. It was a turning point in my life. The weakness I showed in accepting death became a strength and desire to live. My mind, which had practically gone blank, was filled with the joy of being saved in that moment. I tried moving my fingers with what strength I had left so as not to let go of the man's hand, and then I finally passed out. The next thing I knew, I was in the hospital, and the man who saved me had come to visit. That was 10 years ago. From then on, all I ever did was follow in Kiritsugu's footsteps. The only thing I could think of was being like him. It's not because he saved me. I couldn't shake off the image of his face back then, and I tried to become the same thing. I've been striving for that ever since. Somewhere in the back of my mind I dreamed I wouldn't notice. That's right. That I would one day. I held to hope The dream that one day I, too, would be saved if I could smile like a true Dig back then. New weapon data added. Riding plus A. A plus. The riding ability can even mythical beasts and divine beasts as long as they are beasts. However, this does not apply to dragon species. Oh no, wait a minute. Noble phantasm. What? There should be something more about this, bro. Nullifies magecraft activation by incarnation shorter than the 3 measures. It is difficult to one over since grand. It doesn't have any more. It doesn't have anything. What the fuck? It generally doesn't have anything. Okay then. Okay. We still haven't found Caster. Well, I don't understand which weapon we were. Oh, wait a minute. It has weapons over here. A laundry drying pole. Assassin. Longsword said to have been wielded by the great swordsman Sasaki Kojiro. The laundry drying pole is only a nickname. The sword's real name is unknown. The length of it's recorded to be over 3 shaku. 1 shaku is 30 centimeters, so over 1 meter. By the blade assassin wields in the story is a nonchalant 5 shaku sword closer to a spear in length. In combat, such a long reach is in itself advantageous, but it seems absurdly impractical for a katana. The laundry drying pole would be effective enough in one fight, but its length and weight would disadvantage the wielder. Surely there are no swordsmen able to handle this long sword to a satisfactory level, save for assassin, whose esoteric techniques have exceeded human limits. Unnamed dagger. There it is. This is what we got. Unnamed dagger, rider, a large nail-like weapon that rider uses. Its source is unknown, but it is thought to represent her inner nature. Okay. Oh, and also this Berserker, the stone sword that Berserker uses. Einsburns procured it from the foundation of a temple and used it as a catalyst to summon Hercules. Hercules was especially proficient with a bow, but he has lost his weapons and techniques due to his madness enhancement. Yep. When I open my eyes, I'm in my living room. The ticking of the clock is awfully loud. It looks like I've been sleeping on the floor, and when I raise my arms, I notice the bandages wrapped tightly around both of them. I sit up. According to the clock, it's 10 at night.
外暗いなじゃないわよこの恩知らず。目が覚めたらまず言うべきことがあるんじゃない？
It's dark out like nothing happened. Shit as usual. Man.
遠さか。なんだ、いたのか。
いたのかじゃないわよ。あんたの真横でずっと看病してやってたのに、ずいぶんな態度じゃない。
I didn't know that. That's ungrateful of me.
すまない。どうも頭が固まってる。うまく物事を考えられないんだが、とにかくありがとう、遠坂。またお前の世話になっちまった。
まあ、別に大したことじゃないからいいけど、シロもあれだけの怪我だったんだから、意識が朦朧としてるのも当然だしさ。で、痛いところはないの？とりあえず外傷は塞がってるけど、中身まではわからないから。異常があるんなら手当てしないとまずいでしょ。
いや、だるいだけで痛むところはない。ただ、なんだか。
I feel like I'm floating. I don't know how I ended up here. I don't even remember what I did today. Alright,
父
Tosaka.
坂
Yeah.
学校は俺はあの後どうなったんだ。
大丈夫。みんなのことは安心なさい。学校にはキレイがフォローに行ったから。廊下の補修とか事後処理はあいつがするから考えなくていいわ。あれでも新職なんだし、これぐらいさせなきゃ罰が当たるでしょ。
He's a priest, so he should do that much or risk the wrath of God. Okay.
あいつがそれじゃあ学校の方は。
大事にはなってないわ。病院に運び込まれた生徒は多いけど、命に別状はないみたい。みんな栄養失調ってことで2、3日病院で休む程度だって。
Wow. Oh, there we go. Now it was added. Blood for Andromeda. Andromeda. Whatever. Andromeda. Let's call it Andromeda. Rank B. Type anti-army. Range 10 to 40. Max targets 500 persons. A bounded field of blood. It dissolves humans that get trapped inside. The dissolved humans become red blood, absorbed by the founded field's user. Its original use is to absorb magical energy. I see. Interesting noble phantasm.
そうか、それは。
That's a relief. Dissolving the bounded field took longer than expected, but I wasn't too late. The instant I relax, every last bit of strength floods out of me. I breathe out deeply and I lean back against the wall.
じゃあ俺の体の方も琴峰が治してくれたのか。いくら遠坂でもあれだけの傷は治せないだろう。
何言ってるのよ。それはあんたが勝手に治したの。バーサーカーの時と一緒。とりあえず傷を塞ぐだけなら超がつくほどの回復力だけど、あなたの方には覚えはないのよね。
あるわけないだろう。俺だってわけがわからないんだ。セイバーと契約するまでは普通の体だったよ。
もしかして自分が知らないだけで祖先がトカゲだったとかない？
あのな、真剣な顔でそういう怖い冗談は言わないでくれ。俺だって気持ち悪いんだぞ。自分の体が自分の知らないものになってるようなものなんだから。
いいんじゃない？何はどうあれ、それで何度も命を流れてるんだから。もう2回も助けられたことだし、トカゲになるぐらいは妥協できる交換条件だと思うけど。
Yeah, okay.
遠坂、重病人をいじめて楽しいのか？
He just has to morph to win. Apparently, that's the only way he can get going. Or maybe get started, I don't know. So far, he seemed like he couldn't manage shit. But the very moment Thai guy was in danger, nah, that won't pass.
さっきまで重病人だった人でしょ。ま、ともかくセーバーに感謝しなさいよね。理屈はわからないけど、シローの体がそうなったのはセーバーのおかげなんだし。
My brain finally starts working. There's something I need to do. I needed her. I called her, so she came and she saved me. I need to tell her something right away. Yeah. I stand up too quickly. Pain shoots through my body as I move, but I can't let that stop me.
遠坂、セイバーは？
道場にいるわ。私は部屋に荷物取りに行ってくるわね。
Tosaka heads over to the outbuilding. My joints creak with pain. I grit my teeth and try to undo it as I head towards the dojo. I reach the dojo. Saber is sitting in Seiza style, as if she's meditating.
シロ、目が覚めたのですか？
Saber notices me coming in and hurries to her feet, then rushes over to me.
すまない。今気がついたんだ。それでセイバー。
Whoa.
すまないではありません。あなたには言いたいことが山ほどある。私を置いて敵の誘いに乗ったこと、一人で戦おうとしたこと、自身の体を気遣おうともしなかったこと。
Yeah, she's right about all of those things.
分かっているのですか？そのどれもが死に直結する愚行です。いや、実際あなたは死にかけていた。こうして私を追い詰めて何が楽しいのです。
He kinda does at this point. Man, he must be one of the most difficult, masters you have ever had to, the displeasure of meeting, I suppose. Man.
いや、
何ですか？生半可な弁明では引き下がりません。
Okay.
今日という今日は、とことんあなたの考えを聞かせていただきますから。
Saber comes at me with all the rage and force of a hurricane. She's so intense, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I'm kind of enjoying Saber being so emotional.
分かってる。ちゃんと話す。
Well, Shinji exists, he's definitely worse. True. True.
だから話をしよう、セイバー。体の方はこの通り大丈夫だからさ。
シロ、持ち直したのですか？
ああ、そうみたいだ。とりあえず生き延びてる。
そうですか。それはよかった。
Where'd that angry look from a few seconds go? From a few seconds ago, whatever. Saber heaves a relieved sigh and smiles softly as if celebrating my recovery. It helps me understand that even Saber, stoic as she always is acting like this because of how much I worried her. I wasn't relying on Saber, but she still accepted me as someone to fight alongside. How stupid of me. I hadn't realized the extent to which she trusted me. And I couldn't extend the most basic trust of just letting her fight.
Saber.
I speak up more comfortably now. I'm finally able to look her in the eye and it feels natural.
はい。何ですか、シロ。
すまない。俺がバカだった。
I bow my head.
シロ、やめてください。先ほどのは言葉のあやです。怒っていたのは確かですが、あなたに謝ってもらう必要は
ある。パートナーとしてセイバーに謝るのは当然だ。心配させてすまなかった。セイバーといる限り、俺は二度と一人では戦わない。
シロ、それは。
ああ、セイバー、お前の力を貸してくれ。
Shiro finally got to punch someone, finally reached post-nut clarity. I guess. If that's what it took, I mean, I suppose. And also, finally, he accepts her as a fighter. Jesus.
俺一人じゃ他のマスターには勝てない。俺にはお前の助けが必要だ。
He had to waste one command spell for that, but well, better late than never.
それでは今までの行動が間違いだったと認めるのですね。シロはマスターとして後方支援に徹し、戦うのは私の役割だと。
Well, not really, not fully, I mean. But maybe you'll be there. Can you imagine? Well, I still don't want to see Saber hurt. Yeah. What did I tell you? That's why I forbid her from fighting. And that's where I was wrong. Ever since I decided to fight with her, I should have just put everything I had into helping her.
いや、俺は自分が間違っていたとは思わない。 セイバーが俺を守るなら、俺もセイバーを守る。セイバーだけを戦わせるなんてことはできない。
I mean, the guy's a moron. The guy's a moron. What the fuck did you expect? Saber doesn't answer. The mood in the dojo turns frosty. Yeah, no shit. I just can't let this go. I lift my head thinking I'll just have to beg until she accepts my determination. But then...
その堅くなさは実にあなたらしい。
そのセイバー？
まったく今さら答えるまでもないでしょう。私はあなたの剣です。私以外の誰があなたの力になるのですか、シロ。
Saber extends her left hand. Can't think of anything sensible to say, so I shake her hand. Our handshake forms something almost tangible. Who shakes his hand with a... Who the fuck shakes their hands with their left hand? Oh wait, she's from Britain. That's right. Sorry. No. I forgot. They drive from the from the opposite lane too. Sorry. No. That's on me. I take all the blame. Sorry. It's been a few days since we first met, but it feels like we finally formed a real contract. What a nice music for the moment.
何握手なんてしてるの？二人とも。
We decided that it's finally time to kick you out. Can you imagine? Sorry, no, that's not what I wanted to press. Hey, why would she show up now of all times? Ow! Don't be so rough. Saber and I quickly let go of each other's hands. Okay, Jesus.
なんか怪しいわね。まさか私に内緒で作戦会議をしてたとか？
Actually, yes.
いえ、そういうわけではないのです。そのマスターの体が健康かどうか脈を測っていただけですので。
Why do you have to lie about it? Also, why do you blush? What the fuck? I'm dumbfounded. Saber just told the bald-faced lie. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, even I was like, wait a minute, what? I had fun lurking, but my head's starting to hurt. Farewell, everyone. Thank you, Mod. Also, the stream won't last too long. I'm just gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna get some rest myself because I'm feeling just like Shiro right now. See you next time, Mod. But why would Saber panic about this too?
へえ、変わった脈の取り方をするのね。
Tosaka regards Saber curiously. In response, Saber starts acting even more suspiciously, probably because she's not used to lying. That is the head empty face right there. Head empty, actually. No hand holding before marriage. Exactly. There's also that. I need to help her, or this will get even more awkward.
何の用だよ、父さん。部屋まで荷物を取りに行くとか言ってなかったか、さっき。
それ。はい、セーバー、これ。
これ？
ありがとう。リンには迷惑をかける。
Tosaka hands Saber a bag. Saber looks surprisingly happy as she takes the bag.
それが最後だから気をつけなさいよね。いくら強制召喚だからって力ずくで武装したら服なんて消し飛ぶんだから。
Wait a minute, what? That's the last of it, so be careful. Forced summoning or not, changing into your armor will shred your clothes to bits. Oh, that's what happened. Ah.
申し訳ありません。突然のことだったので、そこまで考えが回らなかったのです。それでも、リンが同じ服を持っていてくれて助かりまし
She
た。
hawks out into her armor. Apparently, yeah. I didn't know that.
まあね、単純なデザインだし、制服みたいなものだし。綺麗なやつ、地味な服ばっかり私に押し付けるんだもの。ま、私には似合わない服だからいいけどさ。なんだってその服にこだわるのよ、セイバー。
It's because it's the only, you know, outfit the artist decided to make. I mean...
ええ、白が似合うと言いましたから。
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, you don't have to, I mean, you don't have to be blunt about it. She will definitely get the wrong idea now. I'm not following all of this, but it seems that Saber's third set of clothes. I don't have any women's clothing around the house, so Saber's been borrowing clothes from Toshaka. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it if they had their girl talk when I'm not around. I am a guy. Man, you have a chance to actually get a, you know, get a little bit of the, you know, of the girl talk. You know, of the world of the girl talk. Why do you complain? Not many guys have that ability, that luck, you know? It had been such a nice conversation until now too, but I don't really know what to do with myself when they get to talking about stuff like this. Who knows? So not much happened afterward, and both Toshaka and Saber forced me to go sleep in my room. I may have regained consciousness, but I'm still severely injured. Ryder sliced my arms so bad that under my normal circumstances I'd have had to worry about whether I'd ever be able to use them again. Plus I fell 3 stories, so I'm all broken and bruised. There's plenty I should be thinking about, but the two have agreed that the best thing for me to do right now is sleep so I can heal. But I let Shinji get away, and I'll need to settle things with him as quickly as possible. He didn't hesitate to activate the bounded field. Even I know how dangerous it'd be to let a master like that roam free. Things go blank, like a dizzy spell sweeping over me. The only thing that feels normal is my head. As soon as I lay down, my half-healed body just forces me off to sleep. I don't have time to rest like this. Even if my body isn't fully healed, I need to find Shinji. Save? Yeah. The perfect moment to save, actually. Because this is getting up. Morning strategy meeting. Okay. This is the perfect moment to actually close the stream because I'm really tired myself. 9th of February. Fate. Skyscraper. Oh, no, Skycraper. Not skyscraper. Skycraper. What the fuck is Skycraper? I'm having a bad dream. Well, we're gonna have to leave the bad dream for next time, unfortunately. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Unfortunately, the Fate... the Fate, you know, gameplay... Shiro needs to mend his broken everything. Yep, exactly. Unfortunately, this is as much time we had for Fate Stay Night. Because now, from tomorrow... Here's the program, how things gonna go this week. Tomorrow, we're gonna have Honkai Star Rail because Keridra is released. And I have to catch up a little bit on Pure Fiction too because it was resetted today. So tomorrow I'm gonna pull for Keridra. I will not unfortunately be able to stream the day after because I'm gonna have to go to work far earlier than I should. And that is gonna be the thing for the day after of the after, you know? On the 4th, Silk Song comes out, and, well, surprise, surprise, I am gonna stream it. I so badly want to stream it, actually. So I can't wait. So, Fate, unfortunately, will take a backseat because things will actually get more hectic than, you know, from this week and on. We're gonna focus on Silk Song, then we're gonna try to finish Silk Song. Perhaps I'm gonna be exchanging Silk Song and Zenless Zone Zero, because Zenless Zone Zero also updates, I think, the day after tomorrow. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. But the thing is that we have a lot of things to do in the following days. So Fate, once again, I don't know when, will be put in the, you know, on the side for now. Just keep that in mind. Wandering Shadow, thank you so much for being here as usual, my friend. Mod, Light, thank you so much for dropping by. Kakarot, thank you as well. I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good day, get some good rest, and, well, stay safe, okay? Bye-bye. Later. See ya.